Hi everyone, this is Sandra8675. I hope you're all doing really well today. And today's video is going to be on wardrobe and copies and what to do with your copies and if you really need them. And I am trying something new. I'm going to be trying to edit my videos much less, because I think it'll be a smoother viewing experience for you. So you might hear a couple more ums and ahs than you prefer to hear, but I do think it's going to be better in the long run to have less cuts. So let's go ahead and get started with this and take a look at my inventory. Okay, so here we are looking at my inventory, and we are going to be focusing on the objects folder. I have many things in my objects folder that have nothing to do with copies, so right now we're just focusing on the copies. I do store them in my objects folder. There we go. Okay, and where I keep them is under Downloads Do Not Delete. I just kind of dump everything in here that I want to keep copies of. I'll show you what's in there really quickly. So I have things in my objects folder basically that I feel were expensive, like my AO that I'm wearing right now. I also keep copies of my my gotcha items, usually in here. Now, most people know you cannot have copies of your gotcha items because you only get one copy, and if you accidentally delete it, that's it. There is no more. The reason why I keep copies of my gotcha items is because I like to see the name of the item so that I could locate it again on Marketplace or in World if I want to buy it again, if I do accidentally delete it. Not too long ago, I had a rare, hard to find unicorn that I really liked. It was a wanderer. It would walk around the land freely, and it was not attached to my AVI, and somehow I did delete it. That happens. I do that often. I delete things I don't mean to delete, and now there is no more unicorn. So I chose not to buy another one, but I did have the original name of it in here if I ever do wish to buy another one. And I also tend to keep my skins in here that sometimes I use, don't use, or have been given as a gift. Again, more for reference than anything else. And I also tend to keep copies of my gift items in here for no reason other than to have a record of them. Honestly, right now there's probably too many things in my folder for Do Not Delete. Too many copies, but that's what I have right now. I do keep most of my things in my RLV folder, which we'll be getting into in another video, but I do keep copies of certain things in the section under the trash. This is what I went over in the first video, but these are items I like to have easy access to and easy to find because I tend to use them fairly regularly. And one of the things I do keep copies of, meaning there's a copy in my RLV folder and there's also a copy in my handheld. For my handheld items, there's not very many things in here. I have my dog, which I tend to attach to what I'm wearing fairly regularly. I like to have him with me, and actually it's a her. And I have an ice cream. I like to have things that I'm holding in my hand, and with this particular ice cream, it's easy for me because if I add it on, it does have a HUD, and you could match it to your outfit fairly easily, and I like that I could match it to my outfit, and it looks kind of cool, and so I do tend to grab for that, even though in my CTS Wardrobe, I do have probably over 60 handheld items, but this is something that's easy for me that I just, it's just easy. I could grab it and not have to think about it too much. And here, I'll go ahead and res my dog here. Yeah, this is my dog from Res Room. I chose to name her Soul, like the fish Soul, because all of my animals are named after meat. All right, so let me see. Let me back up here so we can see her. There she is. All right. So yeah, I like pit bulls, and so that's my little girl Soul. And let's go ahead and go to a location and talk about some copies that you could get through Casper. So here I am at the AK Head location, and the reason why I came here is because I happen to know where the Redelivery terminal is located at. A lot of times I have a hard time locating the terminals for Redelivery at certain Sims, but this one I do know because I just got my head redelivered to me not too long ago to make it boom compatible. So let's go ahead and go to the Redelivery terminal, and I will show you how to see copies of what you ordered on past orders. All right, so here's the Redelivery terminal. Let's see here. All right, so this is showing all the past AK Head purchases that I've made. We have the AK Advanced head here, limited edition. We have the Meg skin. We have the Gloria head. We have the Susie head, a mouth piercing, and then we have the Cleo head. All right, and as you can see, they have buttons for redeliver everywhere located underneath the photos. So this is just to show that you really do not need copies of everything unless you feel strongly about it, because the thing is, you can go on to the Casper system and get anything redelivered that you've ordered anywhere on Marketplace or in World, as long as the vendor still offers that item. And my redelivery page would look the same for the Cat West site or any clothing store I've purchased from, as long as you've paid for it. Now, if you order items that are 0 lindens, they're not going to show up on the Casper system. But even if you pay 1 linden, it's going to show up on the system and you could get a redelivery. And now I think I'm going to go ahead and show you how to see copies on your transaction history using SL.com. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so here we are on SL.com. I was trying to film this in a way that didn't show my the balance that I have available. I don't know why that matters, but anyway, I just thought it was a good idea not to show it. So here we are on my account, SL.com, and to look at past transactions, you want to go into Account, and then you want to go into Transaction History. Okay, it's loading up. Okay, so here we are looking at my part of my transaction history. So over here in this column, we have the date the item was purchased, the time, and it looks like we have some sort of item number here. And I think if you read off this item number to the vendor, they would be able to find you in their system that you did in fact buy it from, you know, their site or their location in World. And then over here we have where the item was located, the region, the description, and the payment that the item costs is located over to the far right. So that's really what you need if you contact the vendor and you need an extra copy of your item sent to you because you either lost it or accidentally deleted it. All right, everyone, we are at the end of our video here. I hope you found it interesting and learned something new. And I did want to say, if you ever hear something in the background that sounds like an airplane, that's exactly what it is. I live very close to an airport and I try my best to film around the airplanes taking off, but the struggle's real. So I hope that you subscribe to my channel. I will be covering other things besides wardrobe, like shopping and lifestyle and other fun things. But wardrobe is a necessary evil I think we all need to know how to use. And so I just thought it's a good thing to put some suggestions out there to help us find things that we actually spend our Londons for. So you guys, I hope you all stay safe. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.